We didn't have Jalen Clark. Jalen's feeling horrendous, um, flu-like symptoms. So, but both teams played extremely hard. I knew Coach Davenport was going to have his guys ready. He needs to evaluate his scheduling. My close friend can't play at Louisville, at Duke, at Clemson, at Loyola Marymount, at UCLA. I don't like your chances. But look how hard his kids played. Like if you respect the game, watching them play it's refreshing, in my opinion. Preparing for it makes you a better team because you have to defend the whole clock. You have to have pressure on the ball and active hands and communication, or they're going to pick you apart. So, and they've struggled to shoot it this year. They got hot for a little bit, but I thought, we were tired. Guys played too many minutes without J-Rock out there, so that was a factor. I thought we didn't start the second half with much, defensive energy. But great win for us. Whenever you can get better, and they make you get better. So our passing was off the charts. That was part of the reason I like to play Coach Davenport's team, is because you get to teach your guys what it's like to watch a team pass the ball. And if we would ever pass the ball and continue to get 26 assists, we'll continue to shoot 61%. But our passing was awesome. Even Amari's last basket on the baseline is because Dave caught it and immediately threw it to Amari, so he had a chance to blow by a guy in the closeout instead of Dave holding it. Just simple things like that we're getting a little bit better at. I think playing Bellarmine helps you. So hopefully Betts can get back healthy for them. Hopefully J-Rock's just in bed with the chills, got his medicine. He'll be okay by Tuesday's practice, I hope. Trying to. I'm hungry. I'm trying to get out of here. Yeah. Look, the open man's the go-to man. I told Amari and Tiger at halftime they didn't have a basket, but they had 8 assists and no turnovers. So, this is why they need to listen to coaches when it comes to basketball. Like coaches that actually have a job coaching with a retirement plan. You're an actual coach because coaches understand basketball, and they're the ones that can help you get where you want to go. Because there's so many plays, Ben, in the course of a game that have nothing to do with the stat sheet. I could just tell you I could take your man because you lost him. Doesn't show up in the stat sheet, winning play, which is, that's why you have to, in talent evaluation, guys like that. And then we try to talk about it constantly, that there's just so many other things. But, Jaime was just, I think, look, he was a recipient of it. I think he missed one shot inside the line. No doubt about it. I was most happy. I thought Jaime played as hard as he's played all year in the first 10 minutes of the game on defense. And that's my challenge. Jaime's he's gonna have a long career if he can defend pros, period. And if he can't, he won't play. He's not gonna make it because he can score. Now, we need all the baskets we can get from him. But he had 4 steals early. I thought he set the tone defensively for us. A little bit. He gets tired. Look, Nedem's young. This is, I think, probably his high minutes, 29 on the year. And he got the recipient of a lot of lobs. But defensively, it's tough. I told him and Kenny, you're going to have to guard guys that are at the three-point line. Kurt Hoff, for them, he made 4 threes. They're not going to go at you. They're going to try to spread you out and shoot it. So it's just all things that the stress that they put on your defense that makes you a better team in the long run.
What's the difference between your getting assists and good offensive basketball?
Field goal percentage, layups.
What do they do? What's the difference between game
Well, obviously the last two, I blame myself. Look, we got a lot of freshmen, but nobody wants to hear that stuff. Nobody wants to hear it. In fact, I don't want to hear it. It's like you got to get the job done. That's what they pay us for. And you want to be a high efficiency team that shoots a high percentage. You're going to have to pass the ball because good teams aren't going to give you a layup early in the clock. It's going to take you. I talk to our guys about boxing. It's like body blows. You could go out there like Tiger took a 1-on-5 3 early in the game. Amari took a 1-on-4 pull up, and they were both open. But those are headshots. In boxing, you throw body blows, eventually the other team wears down. You get a wide open 3, you get a layup. You get the ball to Jaime where they can't stop him. We even had Tiger getting layups off the cut late in the game. So just got to get the job done as a coach. It's the hardest thing by far. If you were to say to me, like basketball-wise, that is the hardest thing. Because, as we sit at AAU events, passing is not in vogue. Dribbling is the term of the day. And we got to get better at post feeding as well. We got to be able to get our big guy. But we finally got to dem the ball on some lobs. But it's just so different. It's so full. Today's game, these kids play, unfortunately, in Europe, they're being coached every day. And, our guys are playing pickup games. They're rolling out of vans, warming up 2 minutes and playing and watching each other dribble. It's not basketball. Might as well play, go play soccer. You might get in better shape. And then you wouldn't develop the bad habits. And then here I come, we come in and you got to get the job done. Got to teach guys how to move without the ball and get off the ball, shoot it, pass it, or drive. It's the hardest thing to do by far. No, they're the best blockout team in the country, period. And you got to remember, we only missed 20 shots. So we shot 31 for 51. So they're the best blockout team in the country. And we're a spread team, and we were trying to use it against them and kick it out and shoot it when we were open, and we're only 3 for 16. That's going to happen. If we'd have kept doing that, you lose. Instead, we kept moving the ball and getting layups. And that's why we were able to get to 81 on a night where we couldn't throw it in the ocean from 3. All right, I'm going to give you off to these guys.